Hi people, so it's been about 10 years, which is pretty insane to say, since The Sims 4 was released. Now this is noteworthy and abnormal because EA normally releases a new generation about every 4 to 5 years. So it's about twice as long as it should have taken for them to make a new game. So why has The Sims 4 existed for so long? I think it's because EA has found a way to continually profit off of the specific generation. It's not dissimilar to GTA 5 where they too continually profited off of that specific generation through like the online aspect. And EA has done this through kits, new content, the strategic spreading out of packs that would normally be together. Like, you honestly could have put like the features in the new rent pack with city living, or the 2 pets pack where you have like the hamsters and stuff, but there's a whole pets expansion pack. You know, they do little weird stuff. Or the spooky party, you have to buy an entirely different pack just to throw a spooky party whenever that could have been seasons. You know, it's just a little weird. It's just a little weird. I've made a entire video essay on not The Sims 4, but how the video game industry has declined and does these weird moves to not have to fulfill what their customer base actually wants, but to just get profit off of them, you know, profit over people. But this channel isn't political, okay? So if you want to go and see my full thoughts on that, you can watch that video or a few of the other videos I've done on The Sims 4 specifically that kind of talk about a similar thing. And especially with the laziness of some of the Sims 4 packs, for me the wedding pack one was just broken for like the longest time, and so it's still so annoying to use. And it's just, in the entire industry, it's become standard to just release broken or not fully developed products, which would have never flown before every game was online. You know, that just wouldn't have worked. But there are some alternatives popping up recently. I did a whole video a while ago talking about Paralyze and Life by You. Paralyze is set to be released in early access in 2025, so next year. So after the long wait of them continuously developing this product, we're finally gonna get to see it. Honestly, hats off to them because I'm pretty sure their team is like really small. So the fact that they have been able to put together a competitor to The Sims 4 is pretty great. And there are some simmers, like prominent simmers, that are, you know, looking at it and being like, you know, maybe I'll play it, you know, maybe this will replace Sims 4 for me. So that should be alarming for EA. You know, it's always good to have competition. That way EA can't do these like predatory practices, or can't really get away with just putting out broken products because there's someone else who will do it better or do the same thing. But now we have INZOI, which is a Korean simulation game. Super high quality, looks super amazing. Also, simmers have covered it and looked at it and investigated it, but I want to investigate it for myself. Is it a better alternative? Do I want to play it? What does it offer? We're gonna look at that together. But before we do, I have TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, the other things that are on the screen. Subscribe for more if you like this content. I'm gonna try and do more, you know, news gamey content, or isn't just straight gameplay, I guess. So if you like that, then subscribe. Let's get into it. So let me dive a little deeper into what INZOI is. I hope I'm saying the name right, but it's a Korean simulation game created by Krafton using the Unreal Engine 5, which is insane. If you don't know, Unreal Engine 5 is known for creating some of the most high quality games to date. Like, that is no joke. And if you look at INZOI, the graphics are insane, especially for a simulation game. It's set to be released later this year. Don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but that's what they say. But honestly, I want to let it speak for itself. You know, enough of me blabbing on. Let's let Krafton tell us what INZOI is all about. Okay, so we get this text from an AR company, it seems. The journey itself was the true gift. So you can already see like the high graphics, the see, look at this, it's insane. Pretty insane. We get to go to work with our ZWAs. Oh my god, working at a convenience store would be so cute. I mean, it sucks in real life, but it would be cute in the game. Wait. This is like a schedule? That's sick. What? New schedules will occur when your age group changes or when you get a new job. What the frick? This is so cool. You have desires, skills, traits, ambitions, preferences. Some of this is, of course, similar to The Sims. But a schedule is so interesting. So we do see some similar things to The Sims 4, painting, you know, gardening, crane game. Can you do that in The Sims? I don't know. I'm sorry, what? What was that? What was that? Oh my god. See, that's something The Sims 4 doesn't have, you know what I'm saying? The characters look so insane, like so high quality. It's beautiful. This is the glory of the Unreal Engine, if you've never seen it in action before. See, that's something interesting. You can like change the size of the pattern on your clothing. A lot more customization. Build mode looks pretty standard. It's probably similar to Cast a little bit in the way that you can change patterns. A little bit more customization. I wonder how the apartments will work. I wonder. And this is another thing, you can edit the city, which is something you can't do in The Sims 4. You can edit the weather, because we can't change the objects outside of a certain lot and a certain space. But in here, it looks like you can. Whoa. Very, very cute. Super cute. So as you can see, that is INZOI. So let's just go over the features a little bit more in detail, because there's also an official roadmap, a gameplay trailer where the main producer of the game goes over some details that they're working on right now before the game is released. And they have an entire Discord server with a channel called Wishlist where people can actually go in, say what they want in the game or what they're looking forward to, and then INZOI will actually try and put that into the game. So that's pretty cool. You know, companies actually listening to what their customers want, that's pretty freaking crazy. That's pretty crazy. There is a worrying aspect though. You know, I talked about the Unreal Engine, and I do personally wonder, I'm not sure I could run an Unreal Engine game. I don't know if that's gonna work out because it's just so high graphics. I do wonder how that'll work, what the optimization for that will look like, because I don't know if it'll be accessible to everyone. My PC is pretty, it's beginner, okay? It's not anything crazy, so I do worry about that. Also, including too many features could cause the game to be hard to run. I know one of the pitfalls of The Sims 3 that ultimately led to it not being able to function at all was the cars and the open world. You know, that's something that we loved about The Sims 3 and that we really wish for in The Sims 4. There's a reason why it doesn't exist is because it made the game incredibly hard to run. So INZOI could run into a similar problem. I don't know, the Sims 3 was so long ago, so perhaps technology is better now and there is a way to optimize it so that we don't run into those same issues, because INZOI is also going to be implementing cars. It seems like the game's going to be open world. I assume if there's cars, it's going to be open world. They could run into a similar problem. But there are lots of interactions that make the gameplay feel more organic. Like I said in their official roadmap video, he outlined that they're going to be like working to make sure that modding and CC is easy to create, which is really refreshing because from my knowledge, The Sims 4 kind of has, or in the past has had like some restrictions on modding, but INZOI is trying to make sure, since it is on the Unreal Engine, that it's easy to create, so they're going to create like a specific plugin that modders can use to make it a lot easier. Like I said, a lot more customization with the weather, the city edit, that stuff looks really cool. I think a lot of people, I feel like I'm not like, that doesn't matter too much to me to edit the city, but I can see how some people would be like really excited about that. I think the more customization, the better, as long as it can run properly. So it's nice to see some changes. Of course, you don't want the same product. You want it to be differentiate itself in some way or be better in some way. So it is nice that's not just like a carbon copy of The Sims 4, but something like there's a lot of new features, a lot of more customization. It seems like a lot of simulation games nowadays are taking the Sims 4 model and trying to improve on it in a way that will be beneficial to them so that they'll stand out, and also to their customer base, which is really nice. There's a lot to look forward to with these games. As I mentioned, I do have some worries about if I'll be able to play it, if the project is too overconfident, too overzealous, if they're doing a little too much, getting ahead of themselves with all of this customization. Because like I said, there is a reason, to give EA its credit, there is a reason why they don't do some things. It's for optimization purposes. So I do worry that they're getting ahead of themselves, or maybe I'm just not used to playing a game that actually delivers what I want. I mean, The Sims 4 is fine. The Sims 4 is the standard, is the model. Okay, let's not play, okay? But sometimes it falls behind. Only time will tell. I'm very excited about it though. Like I said, super anxious that it'll come out and be a complete disappointment. But if it's not, then I'll gobble it right up. Okay, I don't know if it'll replace The Sims 4, but it might be another alternative for simulation games. So that's exciting to see. I guess we'll just have to see. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to all my patrons. If you want to become a patron, you can just subscribe for $1, become a member for $1, or you can look at the higher tiers to see if something interests you. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.